Hey everybody, 8-Bit Josh here, and welcome back to Planet Coaster Hard Mode. Alright, well, it's been a long time since I've done a Planet Coaster episode. And since it's been so long, this is going to be probably more of a kind of quick overview of how the park's been going. I did do quite a bit to the park since the last episode. Just kind of here and there, like as I've been playing the game, I would just, add some more details. And so let's get to it. First off, you'll notice this is the new kind of second entrance to the tropical pirate area. So we have our fancy sign here, and then this is the path into it. And then we have a new ride here. Oh, we gotta change the music. This is the Riptide, I called it. This is, actually, what's the actual name to this ride? Because I don't remember. Oh, it's Overpower. But I renamed it Riptide. We're also going to change the music. Planet Dubstep. Let's do something a little... The Battle of Coasterland. There. Change that. So yeah, I added this little flat ride over here because you'll see this is kind of the area we had been working on for a while and feel like we needed some more rides over here. So I added this flat ride. It's got, where is it? Not bad. Not terrible excitement. Fear's right in the perfect spot. Although not a lot of people are riding it yet, but there's not a lot of people on this side of the pirate area. A lot of people are over here. Not a ton of people, but most people are over here. Most people are riding our roller coaster. So, you'll notice a bunch of, you'll notice a lot of detail that I added, like this big waterfall here. Here's a little mini waterfall. I can't remember if this was in the last episode. This sort of other little broken down fort. Got a bunch of cannons that fire in sync. I'm probably going to add, I was thinking I might add some triggers. So as the coaster comes around, like as it's coming around, they go kind of like that. Like exactly like that. What else? And then obviously you see I added a ton of, trees and just to give it that, lush tropical kind of look. Cause that's, if you remember back when we first started this part of the park, I was like, I wanted it to be pirate themed, like in a tropical jungle, and I wanted super lush and green. And so that's what we've got. And then maybe you'll recall, last episode we built this ride, and over here that's all it was just a ride. So you can see I added a ton more detail. Obviously lots of trees, themed out the queue a little bit. I like this, how the exit kind of comes up and over, and like the queue, they kind of, I like how that looks. So yeah, just added did the station building, and then obviously all the trees and rocks and this cool bridge. Oh, there they go. Splash. I like this bridge a lot too, like kind of coming around like that. Like, I think that looks cool. The other major thing I did in between since the last episode, we have a big problem with all these people. We have 6,200 people in the park, and most of them are probably right here. It's kind of a mess, and part of the problem I think is, I didn't do a very good job laying out the park. So like if you want to get to the pirate area, you'd come around here, you'd have to go over here through the sci-fi area, and then up through here, unless of course you took the monorail. So I added this big long strip here, kind of continued off this path here, and my hope was that the people would start walking that way, which they do a little bit, but it hasn't really fixed the congestion all that much. So, you know, I don't know if that'll ever get better without, you know, limiting the number of people we have in the park. But so what I did is, you may remember there was a building here with some shops. I removed that. I put in these two kind of planters here. And then I dug a little trench under this roller coaster, and I added I created these little custom barriers. So, you know, if it's like real life, they wouldn't just have people walk under a coaster without some sort of protection. So that's what that is. And then it kind of comes around. There's a lot of trash. Need to fix that. Come around, and then, you know, it's really long and straight and nothing to do. So I added a little, you know, little restroom. Got a little Missy Good there in case you get hungry. And then you come around, and then, you know, this is where we started. So this is the second entrance to Pirates Cove. You may remember, like, the original entrance is right here. So you're walking in, and that's the main entrance, I guess you could say. Yeah, I think that's about everything. I really liked how this area looks now, especially with all the trees and, you know, the foliage and foliage, not foliage. It's not foil. Foliage is just super thick and dense, and I really like that. I think that looks cool. Oh yeah, I made this little building here. Just a little pizza pen and a gulpy soda. I think it looks neat. You know, got the like hay roof there and kind of overgrown. A lot of things are breaking down. Think Whirly Rig is, well, that's because there's like 1,000 people right over here. Over here. I mean, look how many people just right there. I think also the other problem is that this log flume ride and the Whirly Rig are super popular. And literally what people will do in this game is, if they can't actually get in line, they'll just loiter outside of the queue. And I think that's what a lot of this is right here. Are people trying to get on the log flume and the Whirly Rig. But, you know, I don't know how else to fix that other than limiting the number of people we allow in our park, which I don't really want to do. But so continuing on, you know, I think for the rest of this series, we're going to start a new area. And if you follow Planet Coaster, you know, they have at the end of September, they released the Spooky Pack DLC, and there's a whole bunch of really awesome, new scenery and building types and things. I did a review of it, you know, when it came out. So if you're curious, you know, to see everything that's in it, go check out my Spooky Pack DLC review. But I think my plan is within 10 episodes, we'll probably end this particular series. I just think it'd probably be a good time. It's been almost a year that we've been in this park. Well, not quite a year. I think it was maybe January when we started this park, but it's coming up on a year. So my idea is, you know, this is sort of the basic entrance of where our haunted, spooky section of the park will be. And I think it'll be about this area here. You may notice I shortened the monorail. It used to come way out over here because originally I was probably anticipating building out the park over back here, but I just think it would be too big. The park is already pretty large as it is, especially we have 6,400 people in the park right now. So I think this would be a good spot for our spooky section. And then, yeah, like I said, at the end of that, I'll probably fill it out with more trees just to make it look a little bit, you know, like more complete. But let's get in here. So this is the beginnings of our spooky section. And I need a good name for this section. You know, we have Our pirate tropical area is called Pirates Cove. Our sci-fi section, I think, is called Future World. Yeah, so we got Future World. And the western area is called... It's just called Western Town. So we need a cool spooky name for this area. I was thinking like maybe spooky or a haunted village or something. I don't know. But let me know in the comments if you have any cool spooky name ideas. So let's go to what do we want to build? Let's get a ride over here first and foremost. That'll at least start drawing people to this area. Hyperspin. Not a lot of excitement on that. So we got here. I mean, it kind of would fit, I think, and kind of get in with the spooky. Maybe put it like right here for now. At least it'd be something to for now, I'll start drawing people over. Let's move this guy. Actually, let's do this. We'll just kind of do that. There, much better. All right. So get ourselves a path. The spooky DLC came with 2 new path types. There's the stone slab queue, and then the colorful cobblestones with a stone trim. Oh wait, no. Stone slab pattern. They're both the same, but they're from the spooky section. So let's get this. We need to add our entrance. I think the entrance would be good, like over here. So the queue can kind of wrap around, and then, you know, the exit will just kind of meet off like here. I created this. I thought this would be a nice little spot for like a plaza. We can add some shops and buildings, and then we'll have these little offshoots that go off to, I don't know, the different rides and part of the spooky section. So let's go back to our paths here. Go to our queue. So we'll add this around. Do something like that, I think. Ring. I don't feel like this will need to be super long because it may not be a crazy popular ride, but you know, at least I like trying to make it interesting. So that'd be good, I think. And then with this one, oh, I even made this the wrong. I made this the wrong path type, didn't I? There we go. There we go. There's the spooky fun time. So let's get... I don't know where this is going to go necessarily, but we'll just kind of start it off going off in this direction. Something like that. And then we'll bring this back down to 4. And then as the exit, you'll just kind of come off right there. Beautiful. All right. So let's turn him on. Hyperspin 2. Let's call it like, what's like a good spooky or haunted type name? Like the Mind Spinner. Yeah. It's the Mind Spinner. Or Mind Twister. Mind Bender. Something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. So we got that going, which is perfectly good. Good and good. Perfect. Good. I'm gonna put the railing back on here. At least right there. For now. We may have some shops right there or something. Not quite sure. we'll see how it goes. And then let's see what else we could get. Another. Oh, I have. If you saw my haunted house video I put out. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. Crypt Manor. So this is a big old haunted house ride. Whoa. There we go. This would be a lot of... I think this will be really cool to put in here somewhere. What would be a good spot? Maybe just kind of like right in the middle as you walk in. So it's like you're walking into the... Let's get a little closer so make sure we're nice and snug fit to the ground there. Get it a little bit more centered about right there. Nice. Okay. So this is our haunted spooky house ride. Like I said, if you haven't seen the video I made, go check that out as well. After you watch this video, of course. So let's go ahead and we'll get our paths going on this one as well. Actually, let's do... I'm gonna turn off... What is that music? Is that this? Okay, let's change up that music. Let's go with something spooky since we're in the spooky section of our park now. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Here we go. Spooky Carnival. I like that. We'll go with Spooky Carnival. Much better. Okay. Let's go back over here. Now I think we're going to extend this guy. So maybe this will kind of come out around this way. So that'll go off in that direction. Well, I don't know what we'll have back there. So let's get this back to 4. All right, and then we'll come off there. We'll go down there, just like that. Maybe right. I like that. That looks cool. Although, I didn't think of this. Where are we going to put the queue? It doesn't give us a lot of options for the queue, does it? Okay, so I fixed it up a little bit. I moved the whole ride backwards so that we had enough room for the queue, which it kind of snakes around. I think it'll look cool. We'll add some kind of spooky scenery, make it look like they're going through, a little cemetery or something. I don't know. We'll see. All kinds of things. Guests think things are too expensive, whatever. So let's go ahead and turn this on. Oh, I guess we have to test it first. That's fine. Anybody over here? Nobody over here. Well, they will. Here, let's test this out. There's the colors, so at night it looks nice, and I like the purple and blues together. Looks cool. Ooh, spooky. Spooky. Kind of come out of the mansion. There's like a little crypt and spooky ghost that pops up. Good times. Oh, what's gonna happen here? Oh! Oh, we're gonna go through some creepy spiders everywhere. Ew! Ew, spiders. There's the back of the back of the mansion there. Come around. Gigantic vines that look like they're trying to reach out and grab you. Okay, so it's pretty much the end of that ride. Switch it back to daytime. Just speed this up so it finishes testing, and then we can open it up for business. Oh, somebody quit. There we go. Alright, so someone quit. So let's go open that back up. I'll give this person... That seems to be working there. Nice. Oh, oh crap. Where are we? Okay, there we go. Oh, we have a little family, it looks like, coming in to ride the spooky rides. What is the price point on this? $5. That's probably good for now because it has absolutely, well, it already has 67% Q scenery rating. That's probably mostly from the building of the ride itself, because the building actually counts as scenery. Okay, cool. So we got that going. We got a little ride over here. I guess we're gonna need a mechanic. So we're gonna need to create a new roster. It's been a long time since we've created a brand new roster. So this will be haunted mechanic. He's a haunted mechanic. Ooh. And then we'll add that. We'll add that. Boom. Let's go ahead and get ourselves Mr. Mechanic here. We are going to assign him to I need to rename it because they're all mechanic whatever section, not section mechanic. So haunted mechanic. Wait, where do I assign him? Oh, there we go. Haunted mechanic. There we go. And where was that at? There we go. Just gonna change this to mechanic haunted. So that way it's easier to haunted. I don't know what haunted is, but doesn't sound pretty, whatever it is. And then we need another roster for the janitor. So this will be janitor haunted. Yay! We'll add that. We'll add... There we go. Add that. We'll add that. We'll go ahead and add him to these. What? Why? Click on that, damn it. So click on that. On that. There. There. Now I'll add Mr. Janitor. And then we'll give him the Janitor Haunted. Excellent. Raise his pay up. Oh, not. There we go. Okay, cool. And we got a few people coming in. They're all going to the haunted house, which is great. That's what we want. Can actually probably get more than $5 out of this because the scenery rating's not too bad. So let's see if we can get 10 for right now. Oh wait, what do these people say? Oh, they don't have enough money. Well, let's see. Oh, they went on. Let's see how many of these people go on it. Oh yeah, look at that. Raking in the money, raking in the money. Hell yeah, look at all those people turned around. Multiple rides are broken. Well, you know, that happens. They'll get fixed. Oh, the blind dagger, there's a capital A on that. Let's fix that. Blind. We don't need that. There we go. There. Even though it makes it all capital anyway. But, yeah, nice. So, I think, you know, like I said, this episode was mostly an overview of what I did since the last episode, which was just finishing up the pirate area. But we got a nice little start to our new haunted, spooky section of the park. And yeah, so let me know in the comments what you think, you know, any suggestions, things that we should add to our new spooky section of our park. And, you know, if you like what you saw, hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe so you get, you know, get all those updates when I post new videos. So with that, I am 8-Bit Josh, and thanks for watching. See ya.